very own WGN Evening News at 5.
With just hours left in the special legislative session, Illinois lawmakers still have a long list of big agenda items to get through before the day is over.
WGN political reporter Tamon Bradley live in Springfield tonight with the latest. Hey, Tamon.
Hey, Micah and Joe, bills are moving quickly tonight, but the budget is not yet done. Governor Pritzker is keeping his eye on the legislature even as he manages the COVID crisis. Today, Governor Pritzker announced all daycare centers in Illinois will be allowed to reopen as soon as next week.
We can't have a conversation about going back to work without talking about child care.
Under pressure from churchgoers throughout Illinois, the governor hinted residents can expect new guidelines about places of worship.
Outdoor faith services, including but not limited to drive-in church services, will be welcome in Phase 3.
Republicans continue to demand more input on the plan to reopen Illinois. GOP Senate leader Bill Brady said this.
We should not go home until we come up with a bipartisan, a plan that the legislature and the governor work on to re-engage this state.
Bill knows better. The truth is that I've talked to many Republican legislators. You've seen changes that I've made along the way. Many of them have been recommended by Republican legislators.
And the bill is declared passed.
Tonight, the legislature is scrambling to wrap up business. There was fierce debate about a bill to massively expand vote by mail and allow 16-year-olds to work as election judges. Senator Paul Schrumpf used his 15-year-old to make a point.
I don't think he has enough experience where he would be able to stand up to the pressure of an adult and a respected figure trying to influence him.
The election measures sailed through both the House and Senate, and Governor Pritzker says he will sign them. Details of the budget have emerged. It holds spending at fiscal 2020 levels and calls for borrowing from Washington to help cover expenses. It projects $36 billion in revenue, including about $4.5 billion from federal loans. Republicans point out that due to Illinois' bond rating, this loan is going to be very expensive. Language for a Chicago casino fix is now in bill form. Will it pass? Who knows? But the bottom line of what it does is it makes the tax structure of the Chicago casino more attractive to an operator. That is what Mayor Lightfoot and Governor Pritzker want. But we'll see if the legislature can get it done. Live tonight from Springfield, Tamon Bradley, WGN News.
Thanks.